Cooey.
I blame the internet.
I don't. I blame society.
I blame the
I blame the parents.
internet society.
I blame the parents of the internet.
Now
I blame the parents society on the internet.
I blame the blamers.
The internet blamers who blame the blames is where all the blaming should be going to.
Yeah.
Blickety blame.
You gotta take
suckers.
the blame off of them and put the blame on those other people.
Blickety blame. This whole thing's going insane. Oh man, a little pre-show for you guys. Welcome to the pre-show. We will be starting in like 15 minutes, so settle down, settle down, settle down.
I thought you were gonna tell
None
them
of
to
this stuff
suck
is
it.
actually going to be on like.
I thought you were gonna tell them to suck it. You're like, settle down, settle down. Like, suck it.
Just settle down.
Just settle down now. Whoa there, hey there, oh there, whoa there.
Easy now, hold on.
I should you guys think this. Like I'm gonna start talking like Yoda speaks.
Speeds?
I'm gonna throw a few things up here while we got the pre-show going here. Like live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. We do this show streaming on Facebook at Shopsclosed on Twitch at twitch.tv/shopsclosed, and on YouTube. Find us if you really want to find us, I guess, because we can't get monetized. We're super cool like that.
Come on, find us.
Found it. Shop's closed. And remember to follow and like that shit. And possibly subscribe if you really want to feel so fucking froggy, baby.
Yep, just hit that alert button.
Hop on that.
Hop on that like button with the alert button.
Hey. Oh, it's a Tokame.
It's not the same account. I lost all my bits.
I lost all
Ah,
I
you
got my
lost
bits,
your...
but my
I
currency,
lost all
You're
my
such a
bits.
bit.
my channel points. I lost all my. I had so many channel points.
Is it a different Tokame thing then?
I guess I don't know what my last one was.
Oh.
So this is me now.
So now I gotta I'll make you an admin by tomorrow then. Because technically you were an admin before. What is Kiwi just parking? Oh god.
Don't you say admin. It's wrong.
Aha, I made you a moderator.
Ooh.
I didn't even have to do it this week. I did it right now. Well, everyone's checking their phones, getting all that stuff ready. Might as well play this. You could have made me eat my whole fridge.
Dang right I could.
I could have fooled you the whole time and just act like I was eating so much.
He could have made you eat your way into diabetes.
See, the thing
I'm
is,
already there.
I can come and check up on you, do a home check, because I live close enough. And I'll make sure that food's being eaten out of the fridge.
Doing that home check.
Doing a home check.
I'm here doing a home check.
Present your fridge.
Hey, do you mind? I'm doing a home check.
Present it.
I think that's how we should start. That's how we should start meeting up on the weekends. Hey man, you doing a home check? I'm doing a home check.
Gnome check.
Home check guy.
Gnome check.
Gnome check.
You don't like the way I say home? Get off my case.
Gnome check.
Rome check.
Blum check.
I like that one. I think I like that one the best actually. For being honest, that one's probably my
Blum
favorite.
check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me a Blum check this week.
Don't forget you get your
I'm gonna-
Gnome check.
I might get a couple. You know?
I need a Blum check this week for sure. Oh man. Last week's show was pretty fun. Bronson and I got eaten by a zombie. The conclusion is been fucking. Yep.
We did not survive.
What was the guy's name again? I can't remember.
That's a good question.
If you out there remember.
Max?
Nah, it wasn't Max.
Max the zombie?
Max is like one of my favorites. He was like Craig or Kyle or Ben. I don't know. There's like five go-to names I have that I go for making
Carl?
up shit. Carl. It was fucking Carl. Oh, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Hey, Carl. Oh, Carl, why?
Carl!
It was really fun. I actually edited it, too. I normally don't edit stuff, but I edited it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I made it so like it was like perfect. Bronson. Remember that 2-second flub up that we had?
Oh, yeah.
The what I like to call the flub up of the great flub up of September.
Hubba Flubba?
It is September, right? I'm not going crazy.
It is the Hubba Flubba.
It is the hubba flubba of the gubba gubba. Hubba flubba gubba gubba.
Do you gabba gabba?
Oh man, like if this is how the whole fucking show is gonna be, we're just gonna be talking nonsense just so I can look at it.
Shibbity flabbity?
I'm just reading it on the captions to make myself giggle.
Shibbity
Later.
Shibbity wibbity whoa.
Whip wham. Fishigiddle.
Fishugle. What? Yep, that's what I said.
For shirtle.
Oh,
Wait.
I haven't made a second one of these advertisements yet, so I'm just gonna play this so we can talk about it. TAVOUR, man, like TAVOUR is actually a pretty awesome company that you can get on the Apple and Android that sends craft beer from all over the country, like all over the place, man. Like look at that, that's a big star thing. Yep, all over the place, and they deliver it like straight to that Asian person's home.
Directly to that.
But then they send it to you, so then it gets put to your door. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Yeah,
all you gotta do is
express, yeah.
download the app, and this episode is brought to you in part by Peanut Butter, the peanut butter beer that we got from TAVOUR, and you can use the promo code ShopsClosed to get $10 back after spending $25 on this. It is a great service, and thanks TAVOUR for having us on here. Just make sure you guys should just at least give it a peek on their site or something like that. They got some pretty cool beers and pretty stuff. When Brian gets back someday,
One day.
I think he actually got into his house today. I think the police finally let him into his own house.
Wait,
they had
what?
to call the police on the house.
Yeah, because the house is being really naughty.
And
Wait,
not let
I'm
It was like
confused.
stealing their stuff. Like kept on like putting it like they put stuff in closets and the house would like lock the door. And it's like stealing. That's like your house is stealing from you.
Wait, so they
he
locked
called the cops. The cops came in there. Just what's that called? What's that called? Like when the SWAT come in and they just
get swatted.
well, there's it's just something like where you go like so they took out that door. Let's just say
They
that
breach and clear.
there was a breach and clear of that door. And
They
let's just
brought
say
a door ram.
Brian normally isn't for the police state, but like he said, I'll quote him. Thank God they were there.
They kicked that
That's-
darn.
And I can
funny.
say that with full confidence, knowing that he will never ever hear this, because I know for a fact that he does not go back and listen to our shows, even when he finds them funny and completely interesting.
Also, we're looking right now, and nope, I don't see him.
Yeah, he might be. Who knows?
Is he lingering there? I don't see it. I see Cadillacs. I see other people. I don't see no car.
Can you do me a favor and just keep it that tone? Keep it that for like at least like 10 minutes of this pre-show. What do we got left here? Oh, we only got like 3 minutes left of this pre-show,
I
so
I could do that.
I don't want you to do it anymore. I changed my mind immediately after thinking I said that was a good idea. That was a horrible idea. And you take this, keep hitting this, like smack that a few times.
Smack it back.
I said smack it a few times. You didn't really have to. They can't see us.
I'm assuming that
You did that smack the first time. You didn't have to do it twice. That was a weird.
the second one sounded better though.
Yeah, the first one sounded like it hurt. That one sounded pretty good though. Powder your hands before you hit me next time. You just keep it.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Keep.
pilot.
I said keep hitting it. Why do they do it so fucking hard? I don't want it.
Clap.
Give me it back then. It's a
Clap.
dead-
Clap back.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, we got a fucking fun show tonight. I like that. Like that's how I'm gonna start my shows from now on.
A lot of slapping. That way his faces are all peachy and red,
What a good
full of
show.
life. That's what we used to do in the old days.
Hey, this is the pre-show, guys.
What a good
so,
show. What a
you know,
good show.
Good show, good show.
What a good show we
It's
got.
going to be like the best of shows. It was the best of
Really
shows.
big. Really big
It was
show.
the best of times. It
Really
was
big show.
the worst of times.
Yes. We only got a few more minutes till this actual show starts. So, I guess I have to apologize for not having Brian here. I
apologize.
I do. I have to, like, because
he should
it's
come
in
apologize.
it's in his contract that I have to apologize when he doesn't show up.
On his behalf.
On his behalf, I have to apologize for him. And actually, it's the burden that I'm happy to carry. So
You carry that torch.
he might be, but actually, good luck, Brian, moving in your house. Even though, like I said earlier, he ain't listening.
That sucks.
He ain't listening. Another dog.
Hey, surprise dog.
Surprise dog. He's trying to get on your lap. That's literally what he.
He's not attacking you.
Yeah.
He just wants your attention.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a little stinky, and
His ears smell like corn chips.
that's all right. He's a good dog.
And he smells like pizza. Don't let him do that pizza.
He's like,
eat that pizza, don't you?
He's like,
But
oh, I
you
don't think
can't.
that pizza's
But you
made. I
can't.
don't think that's a real pizza, guys. Guys, I don't think that's a real pizza, guys.
I should probably.
And he's actually fucking right. It's not a real fucking pizza.
But he's still interested. He's like, I'll still eat it.
That's what
I'll
Gibby
give
was
it a
like
go.
that too. No.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh,
Oh, getting
Daddy.
called down, buddy.
Daddy.
Nope, not in there. Try it one more time, Pam.
Downstairs. Downstairs. Teddy, downstairs. Go downstairs. Teddy, downstairs.
What?
Downstairs.
We gotta stop talking. Don't talk to him. There he goes. It takes a few cokes from the actual owner like that. Like
Nah, I think it
I
was-
said cokes. That's not even a fucking real
It was
phrase.
me.
Cokes?
I did it.
Yeah,
I'm the dog
coaxing?
whisperer.
I'm gonna coax. I'm gonna coke. No, I said cokes.
I'm
Like
gonna lure him away
Coca-Colas.
with Coke.
Here, have some coke.
You make a line, the dog goes
The
wherever
dog
you
will
draw that
follow you.
line.
There's a problem actually.
It's got a lie. It's got a problem.
We got some real problems with these dogs these days.
It's been in and out of rehab.
It's still there. My house is a rehab, if you know what I mean.
For dogs.
For dogs, for wayward puppies. Yep. Remember, everyone, we have a live show every Monday at 8:30 p.m. If you're not already watching us at 8:30 p.m., you should be watching us in the future at 8:30 p.m. because that's when we do it, dang it.
Or whenever it's convenient for you.
No. Now.
We want you now.
Now.
Live.
Yep.
Don't you hide from us.
That's when I want you. And I want it. And I want it now. In the podcast community, people go all over the world to gather knowledge and entertainment. The opinions and topics on this show are considered especially heinous.
Anus.
In the Midwest, the group is here to give you these outrageous and ridiculous takes on the world at large. This elite squad is called Shopsclosedpodcast. These are the topics.
Take me to the lake. I'ma try my best to slay all of these snakes. This is the tribe called Cypress. Take me to the lake. I'ma try my best to slay all of these snakes. Cause all these so-called contributors are all take. No beach, no speedo, no seagull. Casino night player. No dice, no keno. No whammy. Better beware the cooler. I think that it's time to introduce the sharks and hustlers to the big bad barracuda. Fuck it, there ain't no time for waiting. Fuck it, there ain't no hibernating. Swine isn't allowed inside of a cipher. Fuck it, fry the bacon. This little piggy's gonna get smoked like a ciggy. The city is so lit up, I promise, kid, it ain't nothing.
And we also got a special guest studio in the studio here, Wolfman.
What's going on? What's going on?
It's like a dying wolf.
Yeah.
Or one that's going to
Constipated?
It's centrifugal force.
I gotta poop. When you gotta poop, you gotta poop.
That's true.
Oh my God, my name is Mike J. Sursage. At least that's the last time I checked my license, it said that.
That's my last given day.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I'm Bronson Dodger.
That's made up.
No, that's a real name. Didn't make it up just now.
Totally made up.
Yeah. Wolfman.
You-
Good save, good
I
save.
know. I know him, and you, sir, are not him.
Sir, you are not.
You are not
I know
guy.
that man. And
I know
quite
that man.
frankly, You're not gonna have the man he is.
Sir, you're not that man.
I'm actually
Hi,
quite.
welcome to another episode of Shops Closed Podcast, the podcast where we talk about stuff and things. I believe things and stuff.
I like things though.
I like a little stuff too. I like things
Little
and
stuff on my things.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a cool little topic going on for you this week. It is Invention. And just to kick it off, we got one of these little things going on for you. All right, people. So we have something that we want to start the show off by asking is, what is a problem? Oh, wrong keyboard. I don't have a keyboard for this one.
Oh Lord.
Hold on. I can do this. I can still do this. What is a problem we can solve for you? Question mark. Send. Oh, priceless. Watch this.
Oh, Andy showed up.
Bloom! What problem can we solve for you? This is going to be a question that we're going to be putting throughout the whole show. We want to answer. By the end of the episode, we want to pick something. I have one for sure from an audience member. We have an invention that we're going to try to make to try to solve his massive problem that he has.
An integral problem
In life and in everything else. But remember, ask yourself this question throughout the episode. If you have anything that's bothering you, a problem that you want us to take care of, put it in our comments. We are going to come at it at the end here. Full cylinder. Is that the way to do it? Full cylinder.
If your problem is a human being, we cannot take care of that problem. Wink.
Time can take care of it though.
Wink.
You just need to use
You got to
time.
stop saying the wink.
Oh, I said the quiet part out loud.
You said
Oh,
the quiet thing.
Yeah, my bad.
So inventions are something that's like honestly, like who made a light bulb? Who made the? I know we all made a light bulb, right? Light bright, right?
Light bright. Yeah,
Bright.
Mr. Light
No.
Bright. Yeah.
But
CEO.
like Thomas Edison made the light bulb. Like
Then he made the Easy Bake Oven.
well, whoever made the Easy Bake Oven definitely had an easier job than making a light bulb. Let's just say it that way.
But the Easy Bake Oven uses a light bulb.
That's all it is. It's a light bulb that cooks.
But it's light bulb with a plastic and so really like
Plastic's there for a show. You just need a little
It's just
box.
like a really high wattage light bulb,
Yeah.
and it cooks brownies. Like that's what he.
All you need is a light bulb in a box. Boom.
Boom.
Easy Bake Oven.
why didn't
Boom.
my parents just do that for me then instead of just making me use a real oven?
Because they
'Cause
think you
it-
try to make.
Because if you
stuff-
make it, that sounds a little dangerous. You're using like electricity around a child. You're making like a rigged.
Here, let's cook your brownies.
This thing's got
Jumper cables.
80,000 lumens. Here we go.
Oh my god! So like one of the best inventions of all time, and you can argue with me. If you want.
You can go ahead. Well, what would it be?
What would it be?
Hold
Was
on.
it
Let me-
baked beans?
It was not baked beans, but baked beans are fucking. No, it is the inventor of the air conditioner, which that is definitely not the man who apparently. What is going on here? Am I getting whitewashed? Don't you whitewash me.
So who invented it?
Saying in 1902, Willie Hayward. No.
Sounds about right.
No.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't think so. I think you're all fucking crazy. It's all conspiracy. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I think one of the best inventions is the air conditioner that actually made the United States more of like a place that actually was colonizable because like people wouldn't go into like the desert areas or like the drier areas where
Nevada wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody would want to live in Nevada.
Oh yeah, that's for true. That's true.
That's the truth.
Heck, they didn't
That's
even
the
have
truth,
water up until they put in the dam.
that because they dammed up the Colorado River or whatever?
I don't know, man. Like, but
That's
like
the right river.
the,
That
inven-
sounds
the
like the
invention
right
of
river.
the invention of a dam in general is actually really who invented the first dam?
A beaver, and then humans are like, you know what? I bet I could build one so big it fucks with everything. All the creatures are not gonna know what's
Davy
going on.
Crockett, probably.
I just copied a beaver and just started throwing rocks in the river. I invented something.
Davy Crockett invented
James Francis
Oh, yeah, that makes
developed the
sense.
first modern water turbine in
Oh, it's a water
1882.
turbine. That's
But that's
No,
that's what
that's what
it
essentially
is.
what it is.
dams. It depends on what dam. That's like a energy providing dam.
that's what dams
that's
are.
what
man.
Dams
Dams
are
are.
just to hold back water. The fact that you can get power out of holding back water is something else.
No, it's using a turbine built into the dam,
Yeah.
and then you're allowing when you need to
That means
generate
They've
power,
been-
you
there-
release it.
There are
Well,
dams.
those are called
Hey,
hydroelectric dams.
yes.
You're just talking about a regular
Like a
dam
regular
that
old
was
dam.
they
Like
used
a
stones.
Goddamn, okay.
Was it
like a beaver dam.
Is this a goddamn?
Just a goddamn.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
Like
but-
a beaver dam. I can see what you're saying, but like most dams are built for like a dual purpose. They
well,
don't-
the first dams were probably invented by the Egyptians or something when they were making irrigation for crops and shit. You
Yeah, 'cause
know?
I
that stone
literally-
dam that they just piled stones up on
Yeah.
a creek or a river. Or
I
whatever.
am the first electric dam I looked up.
The
first
hydroelectric. Yeah.
Because like a regular dam, it's like a beaver, the caveman. I don't know.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Ancient Egyptians. That was a good fucking
Mesopotamia.
guess. That was a good fucking guess.
Yeah.
Ancient Egyptians, the first constructed dams were gravity dams, which are straight dams.
Straight dams.
Straight dam made
Straight
of
dam.
masonry stone bricks and concrete. Wow, concentrate. I got concentrate on
You
reading.
concentrate on the words.
or concrete that resists the water load by means of weight. So around, wow.
That was BC
This
before JC was walking around.
Built
My man JC was walking around, man.
Jesus Christ. Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. So, what's another invention, guys? Why am I carrying the shit?
Another invention.
What's invention that you
The internet. That's got to be the number one. It's changed all of our lives so dramatically.
Next
If
to
you didn't
basic
have
technology.
electricity, you wouldn't have the internet.
Right, but I'm talking on like a global scale and has changed the course of life. I think the internet,
Well, the internet,
electricity,
can go
things
back
like
to
that
just
have
like
changed our
phone
lives.
lines, just phones.
Right, but it's
Our long
not.
distance
But the point is it's
communication.
not. The point isn't it's. Yeah, you
Talking
could,
about it. Phones evolved into the internet. At first, it was you have a phone, and then it was you can put your phone on a thing,
Hey,
and then you get internet.
I got a
and then
question
it
for
was
you.
So-
plug it,
Hey,
cable
Bronson,
into a phone
Bronson.
jack, and you got dial-up.
Right.
And then now it's cable.
right, but you're not talking about the internet. That's still the internet.
Yeah.
You're talking about on the phone, like calling somebody. When was the last time you had just a easy access to somebody in Europe in a conversation?
Probably call
Never. You've never done that until the
Give me enough
internet.
op-
Until
give me
the
enough time
internet.
with the phone, I'll bet I can get someone from Britain.
Yeah, and then your parents would have beat you or something growing up because
Well, I could
They
have
probably beat you now, let's be honest.
$500 calling a stranger
So-
in Britain.
So, computer
Your
scientist
ass over here.
Vincent Cerf and Bob Kahn are credited for inventing the internet communication protocols we use today and the system referred to as the internet. So, like, yeah,
no, that's a lie. Al Gore invented the internet.
that's a hoax.
I know it is. It's a joke. It was Al Gore, man.
That
For
makes
cereal.
Bear
For
Pig.
super cereal, man.
I don't like to get political, but like, what about them politics, right?
Politics.
Anyways,
They're not an invention. That's
actually, politics are an invention, dude.
Not
Like
a
our
good
whole
one.
system of government is an
It's
invention.
an invention in like
It's
consciousness.
in civics and
civics.
the way we run our
how
lives.
people run their life. Yeah, exactly. If you weren't so used to being, you're so used to being in this United States of America, where everything's free.
It costs
Except
$1.05
Everything's free except for healthcare
and freedom.
and cars and
houses.
Houses.
Nothing's free though,
Water.
except for your basic human rights.
Your dignity, you can get that straight up free.
If you're living in Texas, that might not be true. Just saying. Your basic human rights would not be protected in Texas, especially if you're a lady. Anyways, another invention that we can talk about, guys.
I disagree, but yeah, we can, yeah.
The nuclear fusion.
Nuclear
fusion?
It's pronounced nuclear. Nuclear. Cause who the heck is the brainy guy that's like, hey, this rock, it seems weird. I'm gonna make it collapse on itself and just get all the energy in the world.
So in the 1930s, Hans Bethe discovered that nuclear fusion was possible and that it was the energy source for the sun. So beginning in the 1940s, researchers began to look for ways to initiate produce useful energy on Earth. Okay. So like they were like the idea of this fusion was to try to
mimic the
sun, which
it's like just get a little bit of that sun and let me just put it in a little container here and we'll just use its power.
Well, it's made from raw material like radium and shit.
Uranium.
It's a heavy.
It starts with. And there's another one that starts with a P or something like that.
Potassium, I'm gonna say.
No.
Potato.
It ends with like radium.
Potatoes. No, actually, but that does actually bring up a good question. Who invented the French fry?
The French?
It was. You'll be surprised.
Nah.
America?
Common lore claims that the original fry was born in Namur in Belgium. Yep, there, I'm just going to say it. In Belgium, where the locals were particularly fond of fried fish. So this just makes sense. It's like fish and chips was like a huge thing. When the River Meuse froze over one cold winter in 1680, people ostensibly fried potatoes instead of small fish they were accustomed to. And the fry was born.
And then they all died of hypertension.
Too much potassium. You're blocked up, man.
No,
Too many potatoes.
So much oil, you're thinking?
Well, yeah.
They're still using it for the fish.
Super high cholesterol.
They're already using it for the fish.
True, that's true.
So,
That's true.
But like potatoes, it's just...
Yeah, it's all starch though. At least the other one, there's some protein and some real nutrition in the fish.
Yeah.
Just eating fucking straight starch.
Well, you're getting some fat,
You know what? Fuck you, French fries are delicious. Not
No, they
wrong,
are
but
delicious.
it begs to actually ask the question, how long before you died?
I don't know.
A gallon and a half.
Probably about 2 gallons, maybe.
Why are you measuring in a liquid?
Because it's gonna be. How else would you measure how?
French
much
fries come in liquid form?
If you eat them and then you can't hold them down.
They can.
There's a limit.
That's true. They could.
So you'll.
Speaking of inventions, actually, I'm going to run this ad for the first time. Big thanks to Strange Famous Records. They do invent a lot of things, including some music and some other things.
Oh, they invent mad beats, dog.
But you should check this out.
Everybody in the building, I need y'all to raise this motherfucking roof. It's that time.
Song in the air, watch good singer care when singer can be among songs.
Ma, look what I did, Ma. Look what I did in my hands, I broke them. You gave me the stone, gave me the chisel, didn't say how to hold.
Not quite sure of, and learn to deal and keep the ace inside my sleeve and shrug my shoulders. Playing dumb, making it fun, the game's already won. I'm just trying to hold on to what's left before it's done. I've got no guard to take it out on. I'm out on my own, no watch your cell phone. My hoodie's reek of weed smoke.
Immersed in the earth, buried and forgot. Belly up, rotten toes first. And for the record these days, I don't fancy death. My last breath will be a battle cry, no less.
The day I found out that Mike tried to kill himself,
The clock is still ticking for the victim of the future. You wait until they look like you to ever choose, but which side are you on? Which side are you on? Damn. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Ask the industry. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Slow songs trying to hold on. Wicked and weird, I'm a rat fish trying to practice doing backflips on your mattress. Hole in the muffler, ghost on the shoulder. Cough drops, loose change in the beverage holder. To roll down the window, you gotta use a wrench. Been thinking about brushing up on my French. Right there in the glove box, if you should look, you'll find 40 parking tickets and a copy of the good book.
They won't be able to see us with the lights out. Come on. There's nothing left to do. Turn the lights out. Baby, what's wrong with you? Turn the lights out. All you gotta do is want a little bit more. Girl, just shut the door. Turn the lights out. There's nothing left to do. Turn the lights out. Baby, what's wrong with you? Turn the lights out. All we gotta do is find a place on the floor.
Everybody in the building, I need y'all to raise this motherfucking roof. It's that time.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
Just music for our intro and outro. Anyways, yeah, Invention. We were trying to talk a little bit while that was going on. And one of the big things that actually, I thought one of the bigger ones was artificial intelligence. John McCarthy.
Sounds like a singer.
It's Paul McCarthy.
It's his brother.
You want to read this one, Ron?
Sure.
Can you read it for me?
I could, but your microphone's in the way. Thank you. A professor emeritus of computer science at Stanford, the man who coined the term artificial intelligence and subsequently went on to define the field more than 5 decades, died suddenly at his home in Stanford in the early mornings, Monday, October. Something.
So wait, this wasn't even about how he made. This is his obituary.
Yes.
Like, that's funny. Like, I was like, oh, who invented
I was about to say, like,
he's
he
dead.
was killed by his own artificial intelligence.
He threw pawns at him until he fucking just.
It had enough of his bullshittery.
Oh, I'm just gonna put my own little lappies on there. You guys can suck it. Okay, anyways. Pew pew pew.
Who invented sports?
Ooh, sports?
Yeah, like who invented?
Who invented the first sport? I guess would be.
That's here.
Who invented sports?
Plural.
It's probably culture.
Would the Aztecs have like the older
That'd be a
sports?
good guess. There's probably something older than that, or that we have.
Ancient
That we have.
Ancient Greeks. So it says with the first Olympic Games being in 776 BC, which includes events such as foot and chariot races, wrestling, jumping, and discus and javelin throwing, the ancient Greeks introduced formal sports to the world.
Okay.
Like, I wonder what
It's
else.
like Olympics like sports.
What else did what did the Greeks really kind of? That's a good question. I think. What else did the Greeks actually give us in modern culture? Else.
Government, like democracy.
Yeah,
but
it's a form of democracy.
it's a different form than ours. It's like direct democracy or something like that.
They had more of a control on what they
Yeah.
were allowing and stuff.
Physiological, mathematical, astronomical, and medicine. Literature and theater. Holy shit! So like I don't know. I think the Greeks actually had a lot to do with like the modern
yeah.
age.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's also a lot of other.
Well, also, what was it though? Somebody like destroyed their like ancient library, which lost like thousands of years.
Oh
worth
yeah,
of, like,
the
knowledge.
Library of Alexandria.
Yeah, it like if they wouldn't have been messed with,
The
they
Great
would have been
Library
so
of
much further
Alexandria.
ahead, like in nowadays times, because they got set back because a lot of ancient scriptures and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
How to make Greek fire was lost in that, I think.
Yeah.
War was a pretty good invention, and it is something that I actually would full-heartedly say that. It
Well,
is an
wait.
invention
I
of
can
man
tell you
related
when the
to
first war
people.
was ever fought.
Which when the second person. Like,
Well, it
opened their
depends.
eyes. Like,
It depends on,
the
on
second
what you believe.
second amiibo
No, I would say if you
Google player.
and it comes in there.
Cain and Abel, the story of Cain and Abel was in that
In the biblical
In the
times?
Bible, yeah.
In the what times? In the biblical times, right?
Biblical times.
I know you didn't even say it. I said it first, and then made you say it.
Well, I was
horribly
thinking of
wrong.
a
In
better
the
word.
biblical times?
A better word to, in like the biblical times.
In the biblical.
You would say Cain and Abel. Like, that was the first ever, like,
That just makes
fight.
me. That just makes me think of for year one. Oh my God, he's fighting back.
Yeah, I love that
stop
movie.
it. Ah, he's trying to choke me.
Get off me.
Oh no. I think he's dead.
He's dead. I don't know. Invention is pretty fucking weird though, like, cause it is something that like everything has like a little part of a patent into it, right? Like
everything has
little
a
thing that we
patent.
have, like this
It's
is
a
this
build-up.
is my invention. Like you can't see anything.
It's called the stick microphone.
It's called the microphone sticky.
The
boots.
The mic longer.
It's called the microphone. See what I did there?
I see what you did there, and I liked it. I think that.
I tried to just use my idea's name with your
Yeah.
the mic longer.
I have another invention for the mic longer, but
It's from a lady.
Sweet jumping Jesus. Speaking of for the ladies, I did a little something here, and I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to post this later on to our YouTube and our Facebook and our Twitch. But here's the first look.
You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows.
Welcome to the Darkest Dungeon, a maddening RPG that is relentless and curiously fun. So, what Grandpa was trying to say before swallowing a gun is that you have a family estate. Welcome to the small town of Hamlet where your family estate resides. Here you can hire travelers of light and the occult to help dive deeper into the history of the madness that is your lineage. Also using the town services to keep them all from going mad and well equipped. You decide who will be on your team. There are many setups with perks and disadvantages for all of them. Deciding a dungeon is done by checking the loot you will get from completing it. If the danger level is too high, your team will even tell you. The actual game is a turn-based combat system where the order of your team affects who or what they can affect. With an easy navigation system of always going to the right, game navigation is super simple, but dealing with the horrible things in the dungeon can make people go mad. I can see why your grandpa was so crazy. Oh. Too soon? You also have to deal with bad habits of your team, like this dude stealing the loot for himself. But you also have to keep in mind there are traps all around, but this is a well-deserved trap right here. Ooh. And that's what you get for stealing. At the end of each dungeon, your character will gain both positive and negative perks. Could be from they get squeamish around blood to they're unable to use or do a certain service or ability. It can be frustrating to say the least. I'm starting to see what your grandpa was getting at. Okay, that was the last one, I promise. The range of characters brings a ton of diversity to what you can do to make a party. Each class has a set skill tree and equipment they can craft and use, but each hire is slightly different from each other, making the game a little different and a little random with every play. But with every step further into madness, you grow attached to some of these characters. Because you can lose them to disease or death very easily, so it is very easy to get discouraged. This is a long and complicated game, but in the end, a very rewarding and fun one. If you like a challenge and love RPG turn-based games, this one blows the competition out of the water. Okay, that was the last one. For more Darkest Dungeon gameplay and more, follow us at twitch.tv/shopsclosed.
What is that out for?
That was fun.
What system's that out for?
All the systems.
Yeah, I played it on Xbox. Man.
It's on
Oh,
Xbox,
check it out.
It's on Switch. It's on
It
looks cool.
PS4.
It is actually a really good game. One of those games that you would probably put a lot of time into, Josh. You can get it on the Switch too.
God, it
If
reminds
it depends on what you like to, because I had my first playthrough on it was on the Switch. and like that was a very long playthrough. Like I had a lot of stuff onto it. I don't know if the Xbox. I didn't get far enough into the Xbox one yet to know if it has all the DLC stuff, like all the special characters.
Yeah.
Because there's a few that they added. But yeah, that's a really fun game. And like
sure.
I said, look for that. If you thought that was cool, let us know in the comments. But we're also going to be throwing it up on our Facebook, our Twitch, and our YouTube, like separately, in case you want to check it out. We're going to be trying to do game reviews in under 3 minutes. That's my bit for this month. I'm doing 4 of them, I guess. Yeah.
That's 12 minutes, guys.
12 minutes just for you.
12 minutes just for you. But here's another few minutes just for me. Anyways, so Thomas Alva Edison, it was widely known as America's most prolific inventor. I'm just reading directly off of Wikipedia now. You like that?
Wikipedia.
Mr. Wicca, yeah.
Well,
WikiLeaks.
that's what Bronson automatically went to. But I was just because we were looking at the top inventors with the most patents, and actually the reason why we saw the Japanese gentleman, the Yamazaki guy,
Yes.
over
Shinpei?
it, is because of the patents exceeded. Like they're done. They're no longer good. Someone else got those patents now. It's just like
So you can buy
how I bought the Sham Wow patent.
You can just buy and sell trade, so you can just accumulate them.
Why not?
I think to some degree, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
And then you're not the inventor. You just bought the idea, which I think that puts a shame on.
Well, I think
the
maybe
inventor.
it just becomes public use after that.
Public domain.
Yeah, could be. Because, I mean, you could make a car, right?
Technically,
Bronson?
but-
No, Bronson.
No, I'm saying like if you had the
Of course
if you
you
had
could.
the
Of course you could.
if you
Oh, wait,
had
well,
the
you made
means
it
Go
for it.
kart. Not a lawnmower.
And I mean, you wouldn't be sued by the Ford family or whoever the fuck
Unless
invented.
Oh, you
have-
would. Actually.
Have you ever heard about the people that get Ferraris and have them like custom skinned?
So they look like
Ferrari
Lamborghinis. Yes.
Can actually be like, no, you will change that freaking car.
I mean,
back
there's
to the way it
certain
was.
models. and-
Yeah, there are some that are like, no, you do not do that to a Ferrari McLean or something. You will give it back or
McLean?
we'll sue you or something.
McLean. When you said that, for some reason, I thought of
Fucking.
Die Hard or whatever.
That
John McClane.
Hey, it was made after his image.
It was made after McLean's image.
The Ferrari's a pretty crazy invention.
You're a crazy fucking guy.
It's a car nobody should own or buy.
Who invented books?
Who invented the word?
Who invented books? I was actually going to look at some of these other ones because we got
Mine's hard. Who invented what we're doing?
I would actually like to.
now?
I'd like to talk about some inventions that Leonardo da Vinci actually made. Because like those are kind of neat.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, his crazy contraptions.
Yeah, he always has like those weird like flying things.
He has a couple killing machines too.
Death rays, is that
No,
called?
not that's right. They're like
Like a crossbow.
cannon
Looks like he
tops.
made like a crossbow.
It's like a cannon.
Yeah,
top
he
one.
invented a lot of weapons
Yeah.
for the Greek.
Like I love this, like the Wile E. Coyote wings.
Like his hornicopters. I think they're called. They're like flying contraptions. They just suck at being flying contraptions.
These things.
No, that is actually the cannon machine. It's like a weird
Yeah.
medieval tank.
I actually have a model of that machine. Yeah.
Really?
Like they can't. No one can see this. We're just talking about stuff. Yeah.
Looks like a spaceship.
You did with this thing.
A wooden spaceship. Yeah, that's a hornicopter.
Hornicopter. You wear that on your head?
No, you pedal it and you go absolutely freaking nowhere.
You go up.
In theory, if you pedal fast enough, but you ain't gonna.
I like it. We should go up with it.
We should try it. We should try to build one.
He made a bicycle?
Oh.
Or is that just a child?
That is a weird contraption.
I mean, it looks like a bicycle. Looks like some sort of like a tricycle or
But
something.
it doesn't have a support frame. It, like,
Seat's
snap
over
in half.
here, and that's where the thing. It doesn't turn.
Yeah, just
He wasn't thinking about turning. He's like, no, you just lean and you.
Well, okay, so the motorcycle, I could see that if he took off the pedals and made it a motorcycle, cool.
he didn't have combustion engine, dude. It was all like sticks and twigs
You could have
and
used steam. Steam was invented back in
maybe
Greece.
some metal. I don't know.
Well, he also. I'm pretty sure he also made the compass kind of thing now, even because that was fucking way before him.
Yeah, the compass was.
Oh, he knew some
before
crazy
him.
stuff.
It was before the Renaissance. The
Way
compass.
before. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Maybe a little bit before it. I wouldn't say a little.
I'm gonna say way before it. That's some fun, like the air balloons and shit like that. What else we got here? Okay, so what was another inventor?
Another inventor, Tesla.
Oh, Tesla. He had some of the coolest future ideas ever. He was like steampunk hippie
Hippie.
scientist.
He was before the hippies
was
ever
like-
existed. How could he be hippie?
He cared about animals more than he cared about people.
Does that make you
What?
hippie?
Yeah, see.
Or or does that just
He
make?
fell in love with a
It just
goddamn
makes him
pigeon.
a nihilist.
He fell in love with a pigeon.
I don't think he fell in love with
He
the
fell in
pigeon.
love
Where
with
are
it.
you? What are you watching?
You never knew these things.
You don't know about
Crack
Tesla
cocaine
like
is
I
a
know.
hell of a drug.
Damn, it's a hell of a drug.
No, he made like the I can't remember what kind of electricity it is, but it's like
Well, there's two kinds. There's the cool AC kind, and then there's the not so cool DC kind.
Well, is the AC the one that he made then?
The AC is alternating, which is good because it goes further, which Tesla invented because he's smart. Edison made the DC, which is crappy and costs more to get it to go further.
And it actually is more dangerous.
Oh, no, actually. Edison proved somebody wrong that AC is way deadlier because you can kill an elephant with it.
No, that's actually that's a
He
hoax.
made elephant
It was a
sashimi.
hoax. It was a
He
hoax.
made
Thomas
elephant-
Edison never did that.
No, it was a hoax. Like they, the indirect current of Tesla's stuff would not hurt anything. That's what his thing was. You could stand in the middle of it and it wouldn't hurt you because you're not.
Oh, you're talking about his
Your Tesla coil.
Tesla coil, yeah.
Yeah,
Tesla coils are
which
different.
uses AC. That's what the fucking they tried to say
But I
that
mean,
killed
like,
that elephant. Dude.
No, but I mean, like, they just shove a cord on it. Just be like...
But that's not what they did to the elephant. They used that Tesla coil,
If they use it to, yeah, if they use
and
a
then
Tesla
they
coil-
grounded the bottom of the floor, and then they killed it.
Oh, yes. If you ground yourself under one of those Tesla coils, yes, you will
Yeah,
die
so-
horribly.
I don't know if that's how it goes, but I know that they at least like.
No, that's
ground-
why you can wear chainmail.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah.
protected.
Oh, look at that.
And you can also play fucking music with that shit, too. You hear that shit?
Yeah, I've seen that
It's
video.
fucking amazing.
I've seen Vampire Apprentice too, buddy. It was good.
Damn
It's a
right.
Good movie. Good movie. I saw those.
With,
Teslas.
what's his name? That little Weasley guy.
Oh, Weasley guy, whatever. his name.
Whatever his name is in movies.
He's in a few movies. He's Weasley.
He sure is.
Not Ron Weasley. I'm not talking about no Harry Potters.
He looks like a 16-year-old that just grew up and never changed.
Nope.
He just
Don't
got
go
taller.
a changing. That's what I always say.
Look 16, but grow 3 feet.
Well, since we really didn't get any problems from the people out there for our show, we did have a problem that we actually got from our Discord server.
Ooh, what's that?
And the problem is that we are going to have to solve tonight. Are you ready, gentlemen?
What crisis? Global warming?
Solve it.
I live in the middle of the forest and just hate raking leaves every year. Some days, I have 8 inches deep of leaves that I have to take. Wait. That I have to take to wake up. Wait.
Rake up?
Rake up. Sorry, it must have been autocorrect.
So his problem is he's got a lot of leaves.
Well, he says the next day when he wakes up. That's where I got mixed up because he has take the rake up. I don't know. Anyways,
I got you.
Wake up the next day to another 8 inches of leaves. He is getting bombarded by these leaves.
Oh, so it's like if he doesn't rake them, it's another 8 feet the next day.
The simplest solution: cut your trees down. No problem with leaves.
This isn't the way that we gotta invent something.
Wait, where does he live again?
What are you gonna invent? Like,
I'm gonna invent something to cut the trees down.
So it's called the chainsaw.
It's called a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's already invented.
I'm gonna call it a saw chain, and it's gonna look.
It's a saw chain.
It's a saw chain. It's just a chainsaw on a pole.
You're my resident doodler. You can doodle all over that page. I don't care if there's shit on it.
Chainsaw longer is actually what it's called, and it's just a chainsaw on a stick.
Chainsaw on stick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what he's gonna do. You know that's what he's gonna do.
You want me to?
No, chainsaw longer.
Chainsaw longer.
So we have. I'm gonna say that like I want to save the trees because what the fuck are you
Save
killing
the
all these
trees.
Save the trees.
What if-
Well, they're killing.
What if?
Him.
Fire.
What if we make like like that netting that goes underneath like some trapeze artist guys to like catch them?
Like a canopy.
So a leaf catching canopy.
Yeah, and then like it has like a chute that you put down and it goes into like a mulcher or something like that. And then
But then what do you do with the mulch?
you put it on the side of the road,
You put it in your garden.
or you can put it in your garden.
And they have way too much left over and still have to deal with it.
And guess what? Your leaves are back on your ground.
How
You
much
can make
square
a-
footage?
You can make a nice compost heap with all those
How
leaves.
much square footage?
You
do you have
can
this-
get some worms. And you can go fishing and catch fish.
You don't want to own worms.
It's a worm farm.
Worm farm it.
You know how
Worm
nasty
farm.
it is to own worm farm?
I got worms.
Do you know how nasty it is to get worms?
I got worms.
And rope them. They smell like butt.
Yeah, they do. Have you ever grabbed a
gross.
big ass nice
I got
night
worms.
crawler?
Anyways, I like how you. So you don't like the canopy idea?
No, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Well, give me another idea that's better than the canopy idea. Go.
Fire.
No destruction.
What if?
Just trying to keep it like destruction free.
What if we
Hire someone else to do it.
hired? No, not someone.
Some.
Hired some giraffes
Hey.
to eat the leaves.
They
for
only eat
us.
alive leaves. They don't eat dead leaves.
We'll make them eat them. We'll paint them.
We'll force it down their throats. Their long throats.
They're all the way up here. They don't see that shit. They just see leaves.
So you're worried about the you think they're gonna get hungry enough giraffes to take care of that much leaves? And what about their poopies? And if you tell
You
me
give them diapers.
Giant
who's paying
giraffe
for these
diapers.
Who's changing the diapers?
The customer. Or if this
This
was
is
a
so-
business.
Whoever you're renting.
I think I'd rather have like a bag of mulch leaves than have to deal with
Giraffes?
shit. What the fuck? I have to make sure they stay alive. Keep them in the yard. You know how many times you get in trouble for having the giraffes out on the highway?
Well,
Well,
at
you
least
put them in a.
you
You'd
get
have
that
them in your
cool
yard.
guy
You'd
in
have to put up
town.
a fence.
They have a big fence.
Yeah, not that
It
big.
doesn't have to be that big.
They can't jump.
They
that
can't.
high.
They don't
No.
jump. They jump. They like snap their leg instantly.
No, they can. I
They
mean,
can kind of
they
hop
can-
around, but they're not
yeah.
gonna be like gazelling over fucking shit.
No,
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
They have tower necks that can just crack open that fence anyways. So
they
don't
can
really
kick it
matter.
open.
They just don't use their necks. So you ever see
Yeah.
giraffes fight?
Well,
Yeah.
It's
that's
fucking
how they.
scary.
That's how they fight each
I'm
other.
gonna fight you if you don't start.
You're gonna hit me
doodling.
with your long
You
ass-
don't start doodling.
What am I doing?
I don't fucking know. You're the doodler. Start picking something and go with it. Dang, we only got 10 minutes to get this goddamn thing under control.
I would invent a big barrel
Okay.
with holes in it, right? And then you can put all the leaves in there
You so God if you say so.
and catch it on fire.
God damn it. so help me God if you say you're gonna catch it on and light it on fire. But we can do that same with the mulch. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, but the mulch has got different purposes. You're like doing it for a reason.
yeah, but you can burn the mulch too.
But why would you do that? It's mulch. That'd be like, just burn the trees.
That's okay. Good point. No trees. No
So we're just burning the leaves. We're burning them. That's big. But the thing, his problem is that they keep. The next morning they're there again.
They're there again. But that's why I was thinking with the canopy, it automatically like put them through like a chute. That
How,
gets-
or we could put a couple big fans in his yard, and just blow them
Blow 'em onto their neighbors? That's a good one too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like that idea.
it's called a leaf bomb.
Yeah,
Leaf bomb yard system.
I like that.
A
you
leaf
just
bomb.
wake up in the morning, you go out out by your front door, you hit a switch, and it just blows all the leaves off your yard.
The leaf bomb.
The leaf bomb.
Motorized rakes attached to the tree. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but I feel like you wouldn't get far. You'd have to have really long rakes, like ridiculously long rakes.
Just wide rakes.
That's true. I guess you could just have like the rake arms. But then once they're at the tree, what do you do with them? Now they're just sitting at the base of a tree.
Then you just light the tree on fire. No, sorry.
You just light the
Damn
tree
it.
on
Now you
fire.
got me doing it. Well, you got doodles.
I made this.
Oh, you got doodles.
It's a jug of 1,000 gallons of ranch, and will trick everybody in the world to think it's salad.
That's not. You're not inventing anything. You just trick people.
I invented the 1,000-gallon option of ranch.
Show him.
me
Show
see
him
that.
so he sees what the hell I'm
Ranch, 1,000 gallons.
I was like, you doodle, you help us try to make something. Oh,
You
no.
gave me nothing to work with.
I'll post it. We're talking this whole time. I gave you a whole canopy situation.
We had
Right,
canopies.
kid?
We had my colander idea.
The calendar.
Yeah,
Like
you-
at least 6 ideas.
Yeah, we've had the giant fan. That was a good
The
one.
giant fans.
You
Leaf
want
bombs?
me to draw a fan? I'm pretty sure everybody knows.
Draw a yard of fans that get it out of the
Yeah,
leaves
yeah,
out of your
yeah.
yard. It's not just one fucking
Well, it's not
fan.
one fan. Yeah, you got like multiple fans, bro.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Come on.
We can genetically. We can just get pine trees. You can get pine trees. Pine trees don't drop leaves.
Oh, that's true. You just watch this. And the weather's so bad that it just gives you 10 pounds of pine
Or
needles,
no,
which is worse.
either that or pine cones. Shit ton of pine cones.
Or you can just have walnut trees in your backyard and have them pop your tire every time there's a season that they drop.
What?
Yeah, that's what happens to me all the time.
How does walnut pop your tire?
Because
The shrapnel.
shrapnel.
Squirrels like chew 'em.
Squirrels like to fucking just like leave empty walnut shells, and like the shells get hard enough where they'll puncture your tire.
Never had that happen in my life.
You also don't have like a pile of them in your.
Oh, so
I
you don't live next to a walnut tree.
I live under 3 walnut trees.
I live under them.
I do.
Every night. The squirrels keep me up most weeks, but
Why-
I got to sleep this
That's
time.
why I have a kitty to take care of my squirrel problem.
I feel like a tire should be stronger than a walnut.
You would think, right? But kitty cat, I had to buy a whole set of 4 of them.
Sounds like something more than a walnut. If you had to buy all
Well,
4.
Well, because the other tires, I just didn't want to have one.
Ah, yeah. I see. If you had low trip,
Middle of winter.
if
You
they're
live in
old.
the Midwest. You want to have nice tires. You can't just have one of your tires be like, yeah,
No,
man,
no,
this
you're
one's
right.
really nice. The other
No,
one's-
you're right. You're right.
Well,
You're right. Shut up. You're right.
Tell him, kitty. The cat's giving you the fucking evil eyes.
I will give you the elbow drop off the top rope, cat.
Oh, shit.
Alright. There you go. There's your big fan blowing some leaves into the other people's yard.
I don't like it. Scrap it.
Let me see it.
Let's do another one.
I like it. That looks good.
Nope, scrap it. New
No,
idea.
that's good. That's
scrap
good.
it. New idea. Let's do.
We can hire a bunch of people, like I said.
we just hired like a yard care system.
We invented a lawn care
a
business.
lawn care business. No, I don't think so. You got another one? If you give me another 1,000 things of gallons of like barbecue next.
We can trick them into thinking it's chicken.
We'll push them into nuggets. We'll make them into nuggets. People love
Are you
nuggets.
seriously doing that right now?
Leaf nuggets. We'll make leaf nuggets and sell them with dipping sauce.
They got me with some sausage today, actually. With the sausage for sure.
You like getting hit with the sausage?
Yeah, the veggie sausage, baby.
The soy sausage. Gotcha.
You're so cute. I want to take you home.
So
I already.
I feel like we solved this problem.
Okay, so we solved the problem, but we have a few other steps before we're actually done inventing it. Okay?
What do you mean?
Because once Bronson... stop. I don't want you to do it anymore.
It's a giraffe with a jetpack. Hear me out. We get the dress from before, but we give them jetpacks.
Oh! That way they blow.
They can get to the trees before the leaves drop.
You can get them all the leaves. Yeah, there you go.
From the tip of top.
That's a great idea. Jetpack giraffes.
I want to make a shirt of jetpack giraffes now. Please.
Jetpack giraffe.
Please make me jetpack giraffes. Please make
That's
me
a hard.
jetpack
That's hard to
giraffes.
say. Say that 5 times fast.
Jetpack giraffe. Jetpack giraffe. Jetpack giraffe.
All right, so we got...
Jetpack.
Jetpack giraffe.
That was good.
We were attacked by jetpack giraffes.
They
just
were all
now.
over the place, man. It was scary.
Thanks to our kung fu. And our
Thanks to
ninja grips.
my style. They cannot block my style.
They could not block it.
You cannot block my style.
They cannot block my style.
You cannot block my style.
Don't block my style, man. All right, so before we give this the final 1-2 for our thing,
Final heave ho.
Oh.
I do want to show off this stuff because we have some stuff that we made. Last week we had a fun show with the zombie apocalypse, and we have a new shirt that's right up your alley if you watch the show.
Good shirt.
It's the Ding Dong Ditch shirt. We played a game where we rang a doorbell and we used like.
But it no regular ding dong. This doorbell, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong.
This door, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It is.
It's no regular ding dong door.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah, you can get that shirt now for like $25. The prices are a little bit higher, but that just means that we're actually getting the money instead of just being like, hey, we're just exploiting Asian workers for no reason.
We're just making them.
Exploiting these Asian workers. Yeah, we're just giving them
We're just
jobs.
giving them some jobs.
We're just giving them jobs, yo.
But we also have a lot of other cool ones,
taking
like
our
the our shows, show from all of our show, all of our shows from last month have a shirt that we have put up to those as well as our new Wild Mike T-shirt that we have up here. I love it. Oh, look at that guy! I think it'd be great in purple.
Ooh, it does look good in purple.
That's a good purple shirt.
I'm gonna pick up that purple shirt.
That's a purple shirt.
We also got some mugs and stuff like that. It is getting to winter time up here, so I know I'm going to be drinking a lot more hot beverages coming up pretty soon, so getting myself some new cups are pretty cool. Here's some more of those shirts that we made from August. I'm going to be doing a sale on these next week where they're only going to be $20 instead of $25.
Ooh, a $5 savings.
Dude, that's a fucking crazy good kind of thing. I actually have one of these on the way. I'm so excited. I actually want to see how it looks because this is pretty. This is like, well, yeah, they're embroidered. That's how it's gonna look. Wink. So like, I'm hoping to look. It's gonna look really snazzy. But we got a ton of different stuff on our merchandise. You can also help us out by donating straight onto our homepage at shopsclosed.live, where this is right here. It's gonna get loud for a second. Nope. Never mind. Here we go. Yep. So yeah, you can donate right like this. You can just put whatever you want on there. That'll help out the show a lot. Much appreciations for everyone who does donations and subscriptions. Achoo! 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 That means that someone just subscribed.
Really?
That's not your real sneeze, is it?
No, it's way higher pitch.
That's how I know someone subscribed, dude.
That's your subscribe sneeze.
Oh, he had something pushed way up his nose. It like senses and it tickles your nose. Like,
way up there.
It's like,
it's like crayon deep up in there.
Like crayon deep, if you know what I mean. All right, so.
I don't. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Obviously, I like crayons better. Okay.
So, our invention is going to be the we're gonna fix this man's or this
So let's vote on the 3: the fan, the.
Well, the only thing that we have any drawn out for is like 1,000 gallons of ranch, a fan, or a giraffe with a jetpack, And I'm actually now thinking about it, and I think I want the giraffe or the jetpack.
That's where my vote's going. The jetpack giraffe.
But I think that we could probably combine the two, is what I'm saying.
Jetpack giraffe and
then we have like a little like catch thing at the end of the.
And the net, the jetpack.
Yeah,
But then,
just to catch a giraffe.
Then they wouldn't.
What if instead of a jetpack he uses fans?
No, how about this?
Like
How about he uses a jetpack, right? But he's got a leaf blower.
As a weapon?
Against
the leaves?
The leaves! Yeah, against the leaves, Bronson.
It's his
Against
war.
the leaves.
It's his endless war. He's gonna be traumatized by how much leaves he's gonna have to deal with, okay?
It's his endless war. It's his endless war. I'm just imagining like a rough scruff fucking Dixon is never going my
Has a cigarette in his mouth. War never gets easy.
A scar across his eye. One of his little horns broken off. A bandana.
What are we gonna name this amazing
and a buck
invention?
knife. What?
What are we gonna call this amazing invention?
Jetpack giraffe.
Jetpack giraffe.
It
names itself.
Jetpack giraffe.
All right, I'm gonna let Brandon know that we got his problem solved, and we're gonna send him a package deal of 4 jetpack giraffes.
4 jetpack giraffes for 3 days.
Guaranteed to get the job done, or they'll die trying.
Yeah.
And that's guaranteed. Actually.
Against that
You
leaf.
keep that
Against your
giraffe,
leaf war.
but you must return the jetpack. Those are non-refundable.
No, we need the giraffes back.
Well, we can get more giraffes. Jetpack technology is going to be where the money is. Think about it. Jetpacks are expensive.
How much do you think a giraffe? How much?
Probably get 500.
They're probably expensive. Giraffes.
I think they're both going to be very expensive.
The hardest part is gonna be training
let's be honest, because
the
there is no jetpack technology yet. So,
What are you talking about?
the idea.
Did you not read the news? There is jetpack technology.
Do you not read the news? Use the internet, bro.
It's just
Pull out
not
your
the
phone.
technology
Google
you
it.
think it is. It's not like, hey, I'm shooting fire. I'm like,
Yeah, you're not Rocket Man.
yeah, you're not gonna be able to like fly into like the stratosphere, but you can fly.
You can hover.
Off the ground.
Are you
For a
talking
very-
about like those hydro rockets?
No.
No, there's turbine rockets.
There's handheld turbine rockets that last for up to about what is it?
Yeah,
Like
they're
50 minutes.
15 minutes.
I
Not
bet you
even.
I
yeah,
bet you they'll
15
carry
minutes.
like 150-pound person to 200 pounds.
Well,
Not
giraffes.
a 600-pound giraffe.
Just bulk up that
90%
You
neck.
just jack those numbers up, man.
Well, the giraffe would be flying.
Could you imagine the G4? Jetpack giraffe.
That's how it goes. Anyways, I like how I just keep on closing out the program. We're backing out a little bit here.
Man, that B button, man.
B button, it's real bad, dog. But I think that's all we got really time for tonight. I'd like to thank Josh for coming in and doing this. I'd like to thank
It's always
everyone out
fun.
there who's
It's
been
always
watching
fun.
for tonight. It's been really fun doing this show. I hope that you join us next week. We do it every Monday. We also have reruns going on every Wednesday. But yeah, we'll be posting some jetpack giraffes, and like we're gonna make a shirt of that coming up here this next week.
That's cool.
So keep that in mind. Plus, I think we also have a Wolfman Josh shirt that's gonna be coming out here pretty soon. We might even have like I might be making like a collage. We'll see. Anyways, but I guess until next week, my name has been Mike J. Sursage. Next week it probably will still be, but
Yeah, we can always
Yeah,
change.
change it.
we might do something different.
what about you guys? You keeping your Wolf me? You keep Wolfman?
Why not?
I'll be Post Malone today.
Oh Lord, you're gonna have
Go Ghost Malone.
Give me
You're
the
just gonna be an
purple dinosaur
ethereal.
tattoo right to my face, please.
You're Ghost Malone.
Ghost
Ghost
Malone.
Malone.
You're just like an ethereal ghost guy, but
I'm drinking my Bud Seltzer.
you got the face tattoos.
Well, anyways, we'll see you next time.
Right.
Yeah, we about to DIYMFS, do it. DIYMFS. D-I-Y-M-F-S, do it. D-I-Y-M-F-S, do it. Do it your motherfucking self. Yo, Sage, you on cue?
Yeah, I'm on cue. B, you on cue?
Sure, I'm on cue. Yo, Sage, you on cue?
I'm always on cue.
Watch it. Tell the people what you got to do. Got to wake up early on you motherfuckers. Snatch the prize out the cereal box. You got hustle. Congrats. Everybody yelling facts, but they ain't the same facts, which kind of negates that. Ain't trusted. We pace campaign, can't fade us. The bricks and the walls you hit will still claim us. Strange famous. Say it till the paint's buffed and the frame runs. Doesn't matter what you made of. Take stuff, don't do cassette. CD burning on the turn.
That D-I-Y-M-F-S.
He's gonna want that in writing. He's gonna want that in writing.
What, man? No, like I'm not talking about like making. Like I'm talking about my comic book thing. Like now that you actually have a Wacom, you could actually like fuck around with it when you're at home. You can help make it more of a digital format. You can have more fun with the characters and do whatever you want, and at your own pace. So like you don't have to do it when you're just here or something. Anyways, that was a fun show. We had a.
We could have gone like off the rail with Inventions too. We could have gone so far.
I think giraffe with a jetpack giraffe.
I was really hoping to get
it's
that.
pretty off the rails.
I was really hoping for that whole show to be like solving people's problems and stuff like that, but we didn't get any like real responses.
People, and we may have problems. Josh, do you have any problems?
We're done with that. This is a post show. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't care about your problems anymore.
I got athlete's feet. Can you help out on that?
There's nothing I can do. On to the next person. Mike, is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, all you gotta do is piss on your feet. You'll be fine.
It's like a jellyfish.
I don't think that's true.
All let me piss on your feet.
I will do it for free. In fact, I will pay you to let me pee on your feet.
No.
Sweet deal.
No.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not bad.
Have you tried it? You don't know if you
How about this? How about you piss on your own feet, and then we just pretend you pissed on my feet.
Wait,
and we'll just
you
say that
I
you-
piss on my. Hey, done.
Who doesn't pee on their feet in the shower?
Hey.
I do it every
I
day.
don't pee in the shower.
Listen to this guy.
Bronson, you're gonna be feeling like a real piece of shit right now.
Well, you duke in the shower or something?
Yeah, I do.
He do, and then you waffle stomp it
You
down.
waffle it in?
No, take the big toe and just give it like one of those little brushes through.
Waffle stomp the turd down the drain.
Oh, next week is gonna be pretty fun too. Like, we have to choose. I think we're choosing Disney World last, so like next week is Lost Technology.
Lost technology. That's gonna be interesting. Lost. How do we know what it is if it's been lost? Like, we would have to find it.
Well,
right?
I think it's more of like the concept of the evidence left behind.
Oh, okay.
I was always under the impression that it's like technology that we don't use anymore. It's like it's just lost technology because like honestly, who's using what the fuck are those things called?
For sailing?
For math.
Oh.
An
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like
abacus.
Yeah,
Abacus.
but like not a lot of people are using abacus. It's like a lost technology.
It depends. Not in America. If you go to like Japan, that they teach abacus math.
Yeah,
because it's faster. Because you get better at it in your head than you do writing and solving the way they teach in America.
And he goes out.
One more time. Thank you both for doing it.
Abacus math, bro. Learn it.
Learn it.
Teach your kids.
But I was thinking more of what Josh was thinking. Like,
learn it.
Like, they said, like, oh, they didn't have, like, saws before this era because they're all Bronze Age or Copper Age.
Yeah.
Then how did they cut through this granite
rock? Right.
It's like, there's clearly saw marks.
Right.
Like, how did that happen? Or, like, the mountains where, like, the rocks were, like, almost melted together or something like that. You couldn't put paper in between.
And that giant statue, the Colossus.
Easter Island? Or... You have an accident.
Sorry, buddy.
I wet my pants.
I'm just glad that you're
my water broke.
I
got squirt all over the floor.
I'm sorry,
this place.
I'm sorry, I squirted. Oh, I'm squirting again.
You make me squirt more, right? Stop making me squirt.
Can't help it. I like it.
I'm just one of those guys. Skilled hands. What can I say?
Skilled hands, skilled pants. You know that works. I gotta fix that.
I actually like. Is that the broken one? I'm like, why he taped this together?
I did more than just tape it.
You glue it?
Yeah.
Dang, man, that's craft right there.
I guess. It's not really super sturdy.
But it still holds up.
It's holding up for the shows. I'm never going to let Brian use it. That's all I know.
It'll just be like crushed or bent.
Let me just move this.
Why isn't it standing upright? Throttling it back and forth. Spring don't even sound the same.
Good job,
now.
guys.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
Good job.
Good job. Good job, guys.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing stuff and things. Crazy cats. We do got stuff. What do you guys think of my little game review thing?
I enjoyed it. What did you think, Jack?
Yeah, I liked it. Was that your voice or something?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I made that.
That was good voiceover work, dude. That was good voiceover work.
I got one.
It sounded very professional. I was like, at first I was like, is this Mike? And I was like, nah, this is some, generic, public domain guy that made like these
Made a review.
or the game itself released for people to on like
the game.
influencers and
Game's pretty big, man.
YouTubers and shit. Can
Actually,
use.
has like a board game version of it, which would be
I believe that.
That'd be pretty fun to do. So like, I know that you're talking about like trying it out. It is kind of cool because like it's unlike most, like it's kind of like For the King, but like it matters about where your character is or what. Like okay, so you get 4 people, and they're 4 people. So depending on where your character stands, depends on who they can hit.
Okay.
And sometimes if you get pushed around by these characters or by getting scared or it's a really hard game.
It looks fun.
I'm not going to sugarcoat for you. It's a really
I like those
hard
games
game.
that like you gotta play through and die to get better at the game.
It's like think of like XCOM where you could have like
Doesn't have an easy mode, does it?
it does, but it's not hey, it's not that easy.
Well, I don't want that.
It's like kind of like a random. Like you walk into a cave, your guy you could think is gonna like handle his shit will end up just like fleeing or dying.
You know, like on XCOM when you like your people would freak out when someone died and they would like shoot at someone or try to shoot at each other.
Sanity level kind of thing.
That shit can happen anytime in the game. You actually have a sanity level for each character. And if they go nuts, they actually will not heals. Wow. Oh.
Whoa there.
Wow.
Whoa there.
Not heal someone. Take things for their own. Like the video showed, like that character literally has a thing now where sometimes he'll take all the items that were in a bag, and you won't get to touch them. They're his now. He stole them.
Can't you like?
I don't get them.
You don't get
them.
your own guy.
Like, yeah, your own guy steals from
So
you.
There's
as
no
the
like
player.
inventory. you
There
can
is
go
an
in?
inventory, but like that's something that happens where
They're like stuck in his
it's his.
inventory.
No, he does. You don't get to use them.
That's
Like,
stupid. That
he
doesn't make any
sold them
sense.
For drugs,
yeah.
essentially.
Oh, okay.
Or like a gambling problem or something like that, because that's actually a thing in that one too. There's a lot of. It's really fun, but it is like one of those games that you will have like 7 or 8 different groups of people that you bring to go and level up.
Yeah.
Because you can't use the same people every time, because the sanity thing will kill them.
Yeah.
Because there's one you can fill the thing up twice before they actually die
Of insanity.
from insanity.
Die from insanity.
Like it gets pretty nuts actually. But yeah, it's a good game. I'd definitely suggest that shit.
Oh yeah, I'll try it. I'll check it out.
I
Your
think this-
professional review has convinced me to check it out.
Well, I got Stardew Valley review going on next week,
Yeah, I just started playing Stardew again.
and then the week after that it's going to be the Pit People. Then I have to figure out what the 4th game is going to be.
4th game will be For the King.
Thought about it, but we can always just do a For the King thing whenever.
No.
Yeah, I think that the show's been going on long enough. I think that's
Good
gonna
night.
call it for the night.
Good night, guys.
Alrighty, it was good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see y'all. We should have started it with like Steve. I should have just stood in the middle of the thing and been like, "Hey, it's It's been a long time. I never forgot you.
Remember
Ever.
last week
Remember last week?
when I walked out on you?
I'm back. I never forgot.
But I never forgot.
Baby, I'll never leave you.
Never forget 9/11.
It's actually Brian's birthday. Which I just gave up another piece of information.
So you got to go out of your way on 9/11 to buy a cake, which people are probably going to see a little confused. Why you buying a cake? on 9/11?
Celebration. Okay, anyways, we're done. Bye.